Rockets had worked for all year was finally at hand. The first game of the finals had arrived, and it was being played at home in Houston.
Game 1, the NBA Finals from the Summit in Houston.
This place is already hopping. Elijah inside, he's fouled and goal!
As the game began, both teams burst out of the gate. But it was the Rockets who would set the pace.
Slip for Maxwell. Maxwell all the way.
As the half raced to a close, the Knicks would be unable to keep pace, leaving the confident Rockets with an 8-point lead. In the second half, the Knicks would change the game's style, and with it, the momentum.
Rebound, Mason. Head fake, one dribble, another head fake, lefty layup, it's good, and a foul.
With the game approaching its final minutes, the fired-up Knicks would push the Rockets to the brink of a demoralizing home court defeat.
The Rocket lead is only 3.
And to say they're a bit nervous in Houston would be an understatement.
Matching the Knicks' intensity, the Rockets would now beat them at their own game.
Oakley keeps it alive. Ewing with the tip. Elijah gets to it. Knicks working it around. Here's Ewing for 3. And it's rebounded by Horry.
Choking off New York shooters, Houston would literally grab back control of the game. All that was left was the knockout blow.
Switching around, Robert Horry puts it up. Oh, Robert Horry with a 3!
And the Rockets would deliver it with an exclamation point. An emotional first win belonged to Houston, and they were fully enjoying it. Houston had turned back New York's charge in Game 1, but they knew that the Knicks had not unleashed all their weapons.
Game plans for number 2 here tonight. Knicks just have to shoot the ball better. They had a lot of open shots. They've got to knock them down.
And New York's guards would quickly make Houston's worst fears a reality.
Starting front, three-pointer, he puts it in.
As they bombarded the Rockets from all sides.
Harper for 3. Yes, it leads to a Houston timeout.
While the Knicks knew what was coming, they could do nothing to stop it.
Maxwell off the steal from Sam Cassell, and the Rockets are rolling. Able to work his way around Ewing.
The Rockets had pushed their way back into the game, and now they looked to Hakeem to win it for them. But the Knicks' defense would disrupt their plan.
Starks with the steal, and Mason has a breakaway.
Clamping down on Houston, New York would overwhelm them in the fourth quarter.
Harper in the front court, pulls up, 15-footer, he drops it in. Maxwell lobs it in the paint. Elijah head fake, puts up the shot, blocked by Ewing.
And the Rockets could only helplessly watch as the Knicks stole the game, and with it, the precious home court advantage.
Harper with a monster game, and we're all even at 1 game apiece. Heading to New York for games 3, 4, and 5 from the Garden.
They are certainly ready here at Madison Square Garden for Game 3, Knicks and the Rockets.
We knew at that time we had to get it back. The pressure was put right back in our laps.
Back in Madison Square Garden, the Knicks seemed relaxed and confident. New York's home court advantage had been highly touted, and the Knicks looked to give the Rockets a first-hand demonstration. Houston, however, had different ideas.
Well, underneath, wide open court. Houston doing everything right.
Playing ferociously on both ends of the floor, Houston gave New York little to cheer about.
Up, turns toward the baseline, lost it, picks it up, shot blocked by Elijah. Corner zone pass, that way. He did not hit it.
And the Rockets extend to a 14-point lead.
Meanwhile, the Knicks are in a bit of a desperate time.
With the game winding down, the Knicks looked for a way to break the Rockets' stranglehold, and they would pin their hopes on their greatest weapon. With Houston's offense ground to a halt, the Knicks drove back into the game.
Right to start. Bounce pass down the right side. Beautifully. And jamming it home was Bonner, and he was fouled.
That might have been what the Knicks needed to really get them started.
Maxwell, a three-pointer. No good short. Oakley the rebound. Outlet to Starks. One man to beat. Starks with the layup. It's good. And the game is tied at 77.
The Rockets had wasted a commanding lead. Now this pivotal game would be decided in the final minutes by a battle of wills.
48 seconds left. The Rockets down by 2.
It has come down to this.
Olajuwon spins inside on Ewing. Picks it up back to Cassell.
Here's Cassell for 3.
He got it. The rookie hit it.
Wow, big shot by Cassell. What poise by the rookie out of Florida State.
And the Rockets win Game 3. They gain back the home court advantage.
You couldn't ask him to make a bigger shot than that, and he knocked it in just like it was routine. And I mean, I was just so proud of the guy. I mean, it was a guts play.
The rookie from Florida State, with all the weight of the world on his shoulders, buried the big 3. The Knicks now really have to probably win the next 2 here in order to have a legitimate shot going back to the final 2 hits needed.
We're feeling pretty good about ourselves, and we should. We did a hell of a job. But we can't let these guys get back into it, and we don't want to go back home 2 and 3.
Having regained control of the series, the Rockets were intent on keeping it. But over the next 2 games, they would find themselves haunted by the same mysterious breakdowns that had plagued them throughout the playoffs.
Oh, he looked left and kept right on going.
Nice pump fake by Harper.
Games 4 and 5 would follow nightmarishly similar patterns as the Rockets seemed unable to get their offense in gear.